All right. Just waiting for some people to fill in. Just doing my homework. Look at Scotia. They need to go back to work. Scotia needs to go back to work. They don't feel necessary to do what they're supposed to do. Well, that trade's gonna be sweet, man. That trade's gonna be sweet. Oh yeah, still climbing. Still climbing that top. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Surprised this is still what's going on still. What's going on? Yeah, surprised that this pair is still going up. China central bank cuts helped across the board with the New Zealand, especially with this, with Aussie and New Zealand. This reversal trade we took might get some action out of it. We'll see. It's gonna help fill that Aussie dollar trade that we set up as well yesterday. That pullback. We got 1-to-1 there. We don't want to make sure that we lock some profit in. Try to get something out of it. Could take off. Might not. But that's not a huge reaction to China decreasing 50 basis points. So, that wasn't a huge move. It was good though because we needed it for that reversal because we were starting to trend in the wrong direction. But I kind of like it. All right, it is 9 o'clock. Good morning, I'm Mr. Green, TradePhantoms, FX trading, live FX trading. I have members from actual members of TradePhantoms Pro, and then I have obviously new people in here checking it out. All right. Basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at the market for opportunities, see where there's some good order flow. We're looking at one right now, so I guess we'll start here. Just specifically in FX. So this trade hasn't taken off yet. We're waiting for a pullback. So basically, one thing that you want to do from a professional standpoint is look up at the high time frame. Look at that macro top down from, let's say, call the peak, go to the mountain. Look up there and start on the top and work your way down. And then look for a trend. Now you got a trend. Now you're, middle of the range, uptrend. You're gonna buy. All right, we're gonna come down. All right, we scoured this yesterday. I think the zone that we found with the highest probability of IOF was right here. Okay, let me draw it out for you. So institutions at this time, on that date, that's what's great about candles. They tell you time and price movement. Institutions bought heavy here. Banks bought heavy here, drove price up, but not all those orders necessarily got filled, which created, all right, an imbalance in the market. So this imbalance is where we come in, the little people. We don't want to buy up at the top. We don't want to chase price. All right, that's not the game. This is the same as stocks. This is the same as futures. This is the same as options. It's all the same. It's all the same. It's one strategy. Now, yeah, there's different little caveats to each asset class, of course. All right, but this is the game. Banks and institutions control the market, and they don't always necessarily get filled on the first shot. So if they buy real heavy here, they buy in, especially in FX. I mean, it's a $7 trillion a day market. If they buy in such excess, the only way they're going to get all these orders filled is if there's an equal amount of sellers, equal or more amount of sellers at this exact price, which 99% of the time there's not, okay? So as price comes down, now this is what we consider market timing. So we put, we're going to put our limit order in. You can see we got our stop loss. We have our target 1 right here. Then we have a far target that's further out. Okay, we want to make sure that we at least have proper risk management in here. We found this trade last night. We needed to kick down a little more to be able to hit that level. I do like the trade. It's a good trade. We're in a couple trades right now. Here's a option of a reversal that we took. All right, starting to come back down. You can see that up here. If I go to the top-down analysis, we look for a reversal. All right, I get the level marked off over here. Now most people see an uptrend here, right? Their eyes are drawn to the fact, well, Mr. Green, this is going up. I want to buy. All right, you don't want to buy too high, right? So sometimes when you get, there's an opportunity. This isn't an opportunity when you go against the market. Now, when you go against the market in a short sell, right, you want a shorter target, okay? It doesn't, this New Zealand dollar trade, right, doesn't mean it's going to change the direction, all right, of the currency. What it does mean, though, is we can make some money off a quick reversal. So same thing. Instead of a buy order, I got a sell order here. So I look over here, all right, and I have a formation. I got a rally-based drop. Instead of buying over here, institutions at this point in time, they sold. They short sold heavy. Now, when they short sold heavy, there wasn't, most likely, I can't give you an absolute, I can't give you a guarantee, most likely there wasn't an equal amount of buyers. Okay, so that leaves, once again, an imbalance, and that leaves what we call the unfilled orders there, all right? So this is what IOF, institutional order flow, is all about. So when we get over here now, all right, pricing, this happened in what, January of this year. So this is at the beginning of the year. All right, these orders will stay here for long periods of time. I've hit orders on trades that were 8-10 years old. Banks and institutions don't have to worry about clearing the board. Okay, sometimes they do, sure, and that's why we're not always going to be right. But banks and institutions, okay, banks and institutions don't have to worry about spending capital, their buying power and all that stuff. So same thing here. We put a limit sell in here. Got a stop loss in case we're wrong, because make no doubt about it, we will be wrong from time to time. And to take profit. You always want to know the outcome of your trade before you get into the trade. That's a must. That is an absolute must. If you don't have a plan, you're gonna end up catching yourself in trouble. Same thing here. All right, we're looking at a supply level on a reversal. All right, we are looking at a supply level on a reversal, and that's the short sell that we are looking at. Those are the two that we're in, and the one that we're waiting on. All right, I just wanted to check in with you guys real quick this morning. We do have for people that are phantoms, we're going to be going live tonight with the central banks. I know a lot of you are in Mr. Blue's class right now, so what I'm probably going to try to do is schedule this better at a next time. So let's wrap it up today. There's not a ton of trades, okay, that are out there right now, especially there are, but we've found them all, right? So let's wrap it up. Those of you in the community, you'll hear from me